If a director has to say, hey, remember this? One, they're going to get annoyed. Two, you're wasting everyone's time. Hi there, Chelsea Melcher with Receptive Music here, and today we are going to talk about what to do in your rehearsals. First, this is one of my cardinal rules, and my students will tell you this too. I am so particular about not being given the same note twice, meaning if you're given a note to take a breath there or to modify this vowel, that should be something that is incorporated immediately and then all of the time moving forward. Because if a director has to say, hey, remember this? One, they're going to get annoyed. Two, you're wasting everyone's time and the production isn't what it could be. And so that's one thing that's really important, is to just be like, okay, I'm only told this once. Every note that I'm given, I will write down. I will incorporate. I will look at the notes that I was given, that I've written down that night later after rehearsal. So then the next rehearsal that comes, I'm already ready. I've already mentally done it or physically done it, incorporated it in some way so that I never will be given that same note again. Also, remember, your reputation is important. So how do you show up to rehearsals? What are you wearing? What are you looking like? Are you on time? Do you have this team player type of attitude? All of these things are really, really important, and they are your brand. You're building your brand. Your whole life you're building your brand. And so remember how you're treating people and how you're talking to people. Are you a diva? Do you feel like, oh, I don't talk to this and this people, like I'm on a certain level and these people are not? No, be careful about that. Lastly, be receptive to notes or changes. One thing that we as musicians and artists, we have to be totally malleable and flexible and adaptable, because we are creating. And it doesn't have to be the same time, or it doesn't have to be the same way every time. And in fact, it really shouldn't, if we're doing it correctly, and because we want to have this freedom and not just kind of box ourselves in. And so when a director says, try it this way, or gives you a new inspiration or a new surrounding to almost think about, or I want more of this or less of this, whatever it is, do you kind of roll your eyes in your head? Or are you receptive? Are you like, yes, okay, absolutely, thank you, I'll work on that. So it's really how you respond to things, and they can pick up, even if you're like, okay. They can pick up on vibes and energies, and you have to remember, at the end of the day, directors cast people that they want to work with. So if you're someone that is fun to work with, or receptive, or hardworking, you will be miles and miles ahead of someone that maybe has some amazing talent, but they're not as fun to work with. So always keep those things in mind. Let me know in the comments, what types of things are your biggest mistakes that you've either made yourself, or that you're like, don't make this mistake in rehearsal. Like, don't show up late, or don't bring an open coffee that spills all over the floor in rehearsal. All of those things are important. So tell me, what are your experiences like? What should we not do? We're all in this together. Don't forget to like to show your support, and subscribe so that you are the first one to get the new videos. So enjoy your rehearsals. Happy auditioning, happy rehearsing, have some fun, and go kick some butt.